I finally found them in the middle of the blasted desert, the black and white stone. Now we can finish our latest operation. Team Steam, the plan's been completed. Time to leave. You maggot! What are you doing standing in the exit? Out of my way, now! Like a nice little villain choo-choo train. So, aside from no one giving a shit about the fact that Team Steam just, rolled in and did whatever the fuck they want and then rolled out together, fucking, what was it, like, I don't know, like 8 dudes and like 2 chicks, or 8 people together, just rolled out, and it was just like, yeah, alright, that's cool, that happens. Aside from that happening, I don't really know what the hell I'm supposed to do next. Is this, oh, well, okay. That answers that. Hey everyone, it's CurlyHairedHero, and welcome back to Pokemon Light Platinum. Previously, I took on Team Steam in the Groment Museum. They went ahead and did all their nonsense and left without anyone noticing. And now we're in the Groment mines, for whatever reason. The first fossils found here in this mine were that of an Aerodactyl. So the museum probably features an Aerodactyl to represent the importance of that Pokemon to the mine and the city. Finally, a bit of fun. Working in this mine is exhausting. I can tell you something about exhausting. I mean, I don't know. Oh, fuck. That fucking hurt. Okay, aside from the fact that I was already weak to it, I fucking did a shit ton of damage. Anyways. Like, I don't know, I've been sort of exhausted, because I kind of really like my Wednesdays. So I gotta try and figure out a new recording schedule, because I like Wednesdays. And the thing is that my Wednesdays are my shortest days, and they're nice because I get to sleep in, but at the same time I get home relatively early. I get home at 8, when I usually, well, not usually, when I've gotten home the last 2 previous days at, 11:30 basically. So it's a nice sort of transition. It's a nice chilled out day. I don't spend too much time at work. I only spend like 6 hours, one of them is for lunch. So it's okay, but, afterwards, I don't feel like recording, which is the main issue that I have. So I don't know. And I have to break up my sort of recording sessions, because I can't record, for example, all my videos today. I definitely can't do that, because I don't have that kind of time. I can barely squeeze in the, like, 3 videos that I try and squeeze in one day. Because I can do 3 videos at a time. I have enough time to do that, and that's a decent amount. It's a decent chunk, so that's okay. But 6 I can't do anymore. I'm not unemployed and have a bunch of free time like I used to, so that kind of sucks. So I don't know, I gotta kind of work something out. We'll see, because I have a lot of big things coming for my channel, especially now that I've got money. Basically, I mean, I don't really have like a giant budget. I was expecting to have a lot of bigger budget, but oh wow, that's interesting. Oh, hey, it's a Pokemon. But it's just a Golbat. I guess what I'll do, since fucking Ramsey got wrecked, I'll go heal him up. Yeah, but yeah, I was expecting to have a, bigger budget for my channel, but now I kind of don't even have a budget in a sense, because I have bills in now. Like, it's complicated. Like, some of my bills are like actual bills that I have to pay, like my like I have to buy a monthly Metro now, so I can not spend so much money getting to school or work. I'm always saying school because I'm so used to saying that, because I'm still, in school technically, because I'm working at school. But anyways, yeah, I have that. Since me and my girlfriend share custody of the dogs, she's kind of been paying everything recently, or not recently. For like the last year I've been unemployed, so she's kind of taking the burden of that. I mean, it hasn't been much, it's just been the dog food, but we're gonna split up the bill basically. So I'm gonna start paying that, so that's another bill I gotta add on. I've given myself sort of like a food bill, so it's sort of kind of generalized that $300 for the month. While trying to, because I'm gonna try a new diet, in the sense that I'm gonna try to diet. But by new diet, I mean now that I have the actual money, I'm gonna try and like buy actual food rather than just eating out, you know, eating crap all the time. I'm gonna try and actually have actual food that I can eat now. So we'll see how far that goes. But I'm gonna try and keep it under $300 for the month. So I'm gonna try and worry that out. Because I was talking to my girlfriend because she works at a pantry. I guess that's the best way to describe it. But she knows a lot about nutrition and stuff, and a lot about or a lot better than me. A lot about how much food costs and stuff like that. She has a better idea of that kind of stuff because she kind of does that for her job. So we estimated that about I forgot how much it was. I think it was like 150, no, like 120 per paycheck, more or less, would be a decent number. That's like the average for most people, and most people just eat crap. So like I rounded it up to 150 since healthier food is a lot more expensive, unfortunately. Which is why everyone's so fat in this country. It's a lot more convenient too. So basically, I rounded it up, gave myself a bigger sort of budget to play with. Great, that didn't do enough damage. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. And okay, thank God Fanny has a lot of defense. There we go. Jeez, and that was only his first Pokemon. Well, I guess nope, Flail doesn't actually do that much damage. This sucks. Anyways, I gave myself a bigger budget. I'm hoping I can sort of stick with it. Like, the convenient thing about it is that at first, maybe I'll need more, sort of, because I'll be, getting used to it and whatnot, and I'll make some mistakes, and, this and that. But the thing is, the way the sort of budgeting that I'm doing works is I'm using extra money, and since my paycheck was a little bit larger than usual, so I'm actually I have the liberty to do this, the extra money will just end up piling up, basically, and it'll decrease over time because, for example, now I would have to buy, like, say, peanut butter, right? So I spend some money on peanut butter. Peanut butter is something that I probably won't have to buy in 2 weeks, depending on fucking how much I eat peanut butter, which probably not too much because peanut butter is okay, but it's not great for you. It's a little too fattening, but it's also high in protein, so it's good, and it's sort of the good kind of fat, but still, I have to watch my protein because I have this this sort of condition, but that's not important. So yeah, so like stuff like that, like stuff that I'll buy, I'll still have, and I won't need to buy the following week. So I just have to buy stuff like fruits and vegetables and bread, stuff that runs out that I can't stock up on really high. So that kind of stuff is the kind of stuff that I have to buy every paycheck, while the other stuff kind of piles up. You know what I mean? And I'll have the extra money that I don't spend the following paycheck, for that kind of stuff. If that makes any sense. So that's how I'm thinking it's gonna go. Hopefully, at the very least. I'm gonna try and see if I can work it out. But yeah, that's basically my budget, and then I owe a couple of dues, so I gotta pay those off, but that shouldn't take too long. And I think that's it. That's pretty much all my bills, but it comes up to like $500 once I finally add everything up, because everything's are pretty expensive, unfortunately. Like, my phone bill is pretty expensive, and getting a Metro is a lot of money. So it adds up to like 500, a little bit more than 500, I think, I don't remember. And then on top of that, I'm trying to save up extra money, because I've never really worked like an actual job. Like, I've had a couple of jobs, but they were usually seasonal, and like my longest job was like work study, which isn't exactly a job. I'm literally getting paid more than double now. So this is my first like legit job, so I've never had any sort of savings. I've just worked, gotten some money, and then immediately used it, pretty much. So now I'm gonna try and save up actual money, so I can have some actual, savings saved up, so that I'm not ultra broke like I am all the time, to the point where it's like depressingly broke, or at least I have some sort of money to fall back on, in case stuff happens, or when I finally decide to get the hell out of here pretty soon, which I need to save up for. So that kind of sucks, because the thing is, like, after all of that, I don't really have that much money left. I mean, once I pay off my dues, I'll be a little bit better because I'm gonna I made like a payment plan, so I'm putting in $100 per paycheck for my dues, and in the what is it, in 6 paychecks, so in 3 months I'll have my dues paid off, so that's okay. But the only problem is that takes away from like any of my other spending. I should have just used Saddleball from the beginning. So for example, I'm trying to really save up for a new PC, which I desperately need, not just for, I mean, I guess primarily for my channel. But not only for my channel, but also for, in general, just because my PC is a little bit outdated at this point, so I need a new one. But mainly for my channel is what I kind of need it for, because like the stuff I'll be using it for, more or less, won't need that much power. But for my channel, I need a lot more power. But I need to save up a lot of money for that. So I was hoping to get it by Christmas, more or less. You know, buy myself a Christmas gift. But the way things are looking, I don't think that's going to happen. Just from the sheer fact that I have so many bills to pay. And I have really a lot of money. Like, I really have almost no money left to myself. So, that's going to really suck. But I'll see what I can really do about that. It's going to really it kind of really throws a big wrench into all my plans. Because I was hoping, because I have all these, like, I've gone over all my sort of, what's the word? Not ambitions, but I don't want to just say ideas, but basically what the ideas and things that I want to do for my channel, I have them all there, and you know, they're more or less like each individual thing is more or less 50% ready to go. The only thing really hinging is like me actually starting it and getting a new PC. So you know, I'd like to get a foot on that, or a foot forward on that, but again, I'm gonna have to wait even longer, which really sucks. But it's nothing that I can really do anything about at the moment. Just like these fucking wild Pokemon. But then, I'm a dumbass, because I remember that I'm actually... past me was actually smart. And I made use of the fact that this town actually has a working economy that actually sells stuff that actually is of use to me at a reasonable price. So I bought some Super Repels. I bought a shit ton of them. Sorry I haven't been using them this whole time, especially since I'm leading with Ramsey, who can't run away from anything. You have to be careful and watch your step. This mine can be very dangerous. I wonder if Team Steam is going to try and do some crap inside the mines, and then we're just going to end up blowing up. I feel like that's happened already, and I might be... Ooh, sweet, but that didn't do enough damage. Why did that do enough damage? Oh, my special attack must be really low. Alright. But yeah, I don't know, I've been really sort of upset and stressed and anxious, primarily because like I want to get a step forward on the things that I want to do, because I feel like kind of my life has been on pause the last month and a half or longer than that, because I haven't really been moving forward. Like, I've done a couple of things, which now that I'm looking at the time, I'll get into it. I'll get into that rant next video. But, you know, I've done a couple of things here and there, but there are these things that I really want to do that I really have to wait for. And, you know, I get it. I can be patient. That's fine, but it's just annoying when there are constant, like, setbacks that keep setting it back. And, like, I don't really have that much time, theoretically. Because, like, I'm not trying to, like, make it big or anything like that. Ideally, that would be nice, sure. But that's not the plan. I just have these ideas that I want to do because I really like them. And I think they're really fun. And I think people might even enjoy them, which would be even more fun. But my main issue now, aside from, you know, time and money, is the actual platform. Because I haven't really done too much research, and I haven't, like, uploaded in a while. I've only really watched YouTube videos. I haven't really... What's the word? Shit. I'm always blanking on words. I need to buy myself like a dictionary and study it every morning, because I'm always blanking out on these words that I use all the time. I haven't really contributed, there you go, to YouTube in a while, but I know YouTube Red is a thing, and it's a scary thing, and it's possibly a horrible thing, to the point where, like, YouTube might just not exist. At least not for, like, independent creators anymore, i.e. myself, because I don't have any sort of what's the word, what are these guys called? Not sponsors, but shit. Those guys, not networks. Not corporations. That's not the word. Shoot, balls in my mouth, all over, deep throating my throat like a tea bag. Those people. It's like an organization, and like that's how you make it in YouTube. These like groups, they like track you down, and you become part of their thing. So like Polaris is one, and like Maker is one. What's the word? What are they called? They're called partnered? Is that the term? You have to get partnered? And that's the term, but I forgot what these actual things are called. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to get at. I'm not partnered or anything like that, and I'm not even doing this full time, so that's an issue. So basically YouTube Red doesn't look like it's gonna be appealing, or rather helping me out in any sort of way, especially since I'm not like a decorated content provider. So like, for example, my main issue with YouTube Red is that they have like exclusive content for people that have the membership. I'm obviously not going to be putting out exclusive content because I'm not those kinds of people. No way now do I have, 3 or 4 million subscribers to be doing, movies and shit for YouTube. So naturally, I'm kind of getting left in the dust, like everyone else is. So I'm a dust particle in millions and thousands of other dust particles, which is, really scary and disheartening. Like, it hasn't really... Oh, you giving me a fossil? A head fossil. Head fossil. Actually, this is getting kind of long. I've been trying to make these episodes a little bit shorter, just so that my rendering time is shorter, my editing time is shorter, and just so that I don't ramble on like I did already. So, stay fresh.